as Dr. Mujib was telling earlier, there are a number of drugs to be stopped, but drugs will be stopped. But if a new type of, best example, COVID came, two slots came, third slot also came. They introduced one more, another new type of microcolors. Omicron has entered, and today another influenza has steamed into and moved on all over. But when you're coming to overall all this complex type of all these variant mutants attacking our human beings, none of you know what type of medicine has to be taken during COVID. The COVID, the people have died just only because of one factor called as the four words called as fear. Fear, nothing more than that. And a new one they introduced, number of companies popped in, introducing. But nobody knows, yes, sir, today I've taken COVID, yeah, I'm COVID, I'm against COVID and I'm anti-COVID. They started. But nobody knows what is happening after that. So all these things, actually our body is filled with a number of organisms. Any attack, to be very honest, every one of us has cancer cells in our body. Once it will erupt, it will disturb the complete body system only. But thanks to our genetic lines, which are controlling all these things. And last but not the least, I would like to answer this gentleman. The only choice what you have to take is listen to your heart and then take a choice. If you are having a competency, having a comparison, definitely that won't give a fruitful answer.
I think, thank you. All boys are asking, girls should ask some questions, I think. I think artificial intelligence as it's a buzzing word. Definitely we can't escape the technology which has been developed. Earlier it was, I think I was talking to one of the vice president and he was saying that when I was studying in Canada, they stopped for computers because at that time they were afraid that if computers comes, human beings' work will stop. Papers all will stop. And they were stopping in Kerala. Kerala is more communist place and they don't allow this kind of things. They are historic people and they love their history. They were fighting that computers should not come into schools, colleges and everything. But how much they have stopped it has came into the bodies. And now everyone is using system. Now still we are on papers, that you are writing on papers and all. But the day will come when most of data will be electronic. And based on the data which is available, it predicts. Now say for example, last year how many diabetes patients were there in Hyderabad? And before year how many were there in Hyderabad? So these two data you have and AI can predict based on 2 years data that another 10 years what will happen to diabetes molecules and what will happen to our human body for diabetes. That's something which is interesting story that AI can predict. But AI can't give treatments to human beings because every human is different. Every case is different, every body is different. See, the problem is the mindset which I have might not have with everyone. So I speak with students, everyone daily, hundreds of students. But not hundreds of students are just 10 students who are very genuine and more disciplined to listen. Some of the students will say that, boss, stop it, I want to go to Ramoji University and I want to see a movie. No, I'm saying every human being is different. Every disease is different, every drug is different, every dose is different. And every combination is different because one patient will not have one disease. He will have combination of diseases and he will take combination of drugs and he will have a different age factor, genders and everything. So now AI based treatment might help doctor to understand which is possibility drugs. But AI can't predict that which treatment has to be given. See, AI can't take hundreds of jobs of us. They might take 10% of jobs and another 80% they might make our works very easy. So now earlier days I used to think so much about topics. Okay, for example, prediction. So I have whole data with me and I want to predict it. So if I want to predict, I have to spend hours of time. But now it's not needed. If I give to ChatGPT, in seconds it will give the analysis report. It it is making our work a little bit easy so that we can spend more technical point where we can do innovation. So now what AI cannot take, understand it very clearly. What AI cannot take from us is, the first thing is innovation. AI does not have innovation. Why? Einstein was sitting under a tree. Apple came and fallen on his head. Why? AI will not ask why question. Innovation starts from you guys. Innovation starts from you. Innovation can't be done by AI. The second one, leadership. Innovation can't be a leader for us. We human beings can lead all of us. One person out of you can become a minister or prime minister or president, or people can get motivated from you. I don't know. You can become like that, leadership qualities. The second thing is the way logical thinking and reasonable thinking is not AI. AI, you have to teach it that A plus B is equal to C. And wherever A plus B is equal to C, it will give that answer. But you can't stop A plus B is equal to C. You should think beyond that and you should spend your time. So now the simple answer is pharmacy might not be affected more by AI, but definitely our works will be reduced. Our works, clerical jobs will not be there. Try to understand, let's be honest on this part. Clerical jobs, data entry jobs, call center jobs will not be there. So now Zomato, you try to call Zomato, they will not be there. Human being is not there in Zomato. It's just a chat GPT. If you go, it will be a chat GPT. You ask that my delivery got late. Human being is not there. It will ask 4 questions. Oh, why, what happened? We have to select one answer. So now human being work has reduced. Earlier you had call centers, now it's automatic board systems. This kind of jobs might, but our pharma related works might not have much impact, very much high impact. But 20% of jobs will be impacted and new jobs will be created. Now tell me something, chat GPT. I think most of you guys are using chat GPT. Do you believe chat GPT? Yes or no? 80% you believe, but 20%? Somewhat. But chat GPT is giving correct answer or not, how do you know? Chat GPT is giving right answer or not, how do we know? And chat GPT, that every time it has to give new version. I think it's now 3.5. The current version, updated version is 4, I think. 4 version you have to pay money. Okay, you have to get subscription. Very intelligent people, man. Come on. they'll give free of cost for only few days. That's an entrepreneurship. After that, money. So now, ChatGPT, when I ask question about ChatGPT that give me a treatment options for a diabetes, it gives. But the question here is whether it is giving correct or wrong, we don't know. What is the reference is we don't know. But we only believe on reference, articles, journals, scientific publication, Elsevier or your PubMed, all this we believe. ChatGPT does not have any reference. ChatGPT does not give any reference. ChatGPT, one statement is given. Okay, this data might not be correct. Please verify with a valid sources also. You got my point? So now to develop the ChatGPT, we need humans. To test ChatGPT whether it is giving correct options or not, we need human resources. So now tell me, our jobs will be lost? Answer is no. But new jobs are being created. So that's the beauty of technology. You need to think in that lines, then only you will do. Or else, sir, no sir, my phone is not working, sir, my laptop is not working. Then it's okay. Understood, I hope? Sometimes, yes. I'll be speaking about this in some time. The payment modules and the other things generally now, it is all AI and automated systems. I think I don't know whether you are touching cash nowadays. You are maintaining cash. So I have a purse, and from since 8 months, I don't have 10 rupees also in my purse. I've had money, cash. So why are we not having? And QR code or UPI or that scan or swipe, all these are what? Digital transaction. Now a pharmacy is there. Earlier pharmacy fellow used to say, okay, digital transfer. Sorry, cash transfer. But now we say digital. Now what happened? Now earlier pharmacies was there, And pharmacies used to say a patient will come and buy. Now what they are saying? Home delivery. Home delivery. Now home delivery also, why human? Why not drone? Why not drone? No, but human work is not needed. See, a person is not needed. When there is a drone, you tap a location in a Google map, drone will fly with the appropriate temperature, drugs will be stored, it goes to a patient room. And once the drone delivers the medicine, it gives a QR code. Patient can scan and then finish. Now, the advantage for this is we can use technology everywhere. Technology, which makes more our life better, and retail pharmacists will be there, but the work which we are doing historically will entire. If you maintain the technology, I think that's because I don't know how many of you go understand this telepharmacy. So telepharmacy, nowadays it's a famous telepharmacy. You just upload a prescription, there will be a doctor, there will be a prescription, they will review online, zero paper, online they will review, and they'll say, okay, this medicines can be given. If it is not narcotics and all this, if it is not prescription, then that goes to pharmacist, and pharmacist delivers it directly home, online. That's what you call as telepharmacy. And there is no physical pharmacy needed also. Why pharmacy is needed? Patient has to come, main road. But now there is no main road is needed, there is no main office is needed. You can have any place, orders can come online, prescriptions can come online on an app, you can develop an app, and then your whole strategy of telepharmacy or telemedicine has worked. So you can use that kind of a technology. So sky is limit. You just have to identify that why are we using it. QR code is the best example for blockchain. There is a technology which is called as QR code, blockchain technology. PhonePe, Google Pay, that is what we call as blockchain technology. The problem is pharmacy should be associated with technology. That's what you have to put steps. Yeah, see, there is always two versions in any aspect. If you say QR codes, we are speaking so much of technology now. Go to tribal villages. Do you really think that they have a power also? They have roads. We are speaking internet. We have everything. That's why we are speaking. We have Google phones, we have Apple phones, we have laptops, and we have QR codes. I am speaking big words. But you really go to a tribal village. Do they really have that education to get connected to the systems? This everywhere there is one thing which is called as limitations or disadvantages. But when you are comparing the advantages over the disadvantages, the advantages are more, disadvantages are less. For every process, whatever you do, see PharmD, you have taken PharmD, you have to do a comparison. That's where you come up and say that yes, definitely PharmD is the best. That's what we are missing it. We are only seeing one limitation and we are saying, sir, there are so many limitations. Let's close that. Standardization is not there, I accept. 100% result might not come, I accept. But at least 80% result is okay. 20% is failing, but 80% is passing. So PharmD, 80% people are getting jobs. But 20% who are not getting, they are saying PharmD is not. How? You understood all that? So now every system have limitations and disadvantage. But the amount of percentage we just compare it and definitely focus on that limitations to reduce that limitations. So give accurate results. I hope I have answered you. Last question.
Sir, as you mentioned the telemedicine and telepharmacy. So my question is from all my respected delegates that how can I make as a young mind, how can I prepare my mind for telemedicine as entrepreneurship? How can I convert telemedicine in entrepreneurship? Because it is a coming future, sir. Because in Sweden it has been completely changed.
Okay, so now coming back to telemedicine, already telemedicine has been grown so much because Apollo, all these people have started. All these people have started this kind of activities which is called as telemedicine. but there are different apps which are being used. The best thing is how can you collaborate the patient and doctor by using app is something which you can do. There are so many apps which are coming. Let's be honest on this one. Daily one person, if he has money, morning he will say, I start up and one app. Okay, come on. You should have at least a problem and a solution and requirement for an app.
తమిళ్ కనిపిస్తుంది
App should be
స్టూడెంట్స్
used
కూడా
by
తీసారు ఎందాక
parent,
స్టూడెంట్స్
and also
మళ్ళీ తీయాలా
and it
Photos
has to
కావాలా మనకి?
reduce time, money, efforts, and also the quality of the patient habits. Four things if it reduces your telemedicine. But now are we really speaking about this when we are still using paper prescriptions, paper x-rays, paper scans, and we are speaking about the apps to be used. Definitely this area is very good to speak about this lines because everyone is highly professional and qualified. But when you go to the next level, tier 3 colleges or tier 2 or tier 3 cities, so are we really looking at it? That how can you take this up to them? I think we should focus on that. So apps are already there. You can think about innovation that what app is not giving, what you can give. So there is only one thing which you can give. What that particular app is having limitations, what is your app can provide.
Member founding.
Yes. And you just have to understand the whole process. Whenever you have, I think, do a service, very big thing. Do a survey, biggest thing. This many people are there. Everyone is happy with my talk or all the professional talk might be or might not. But 80%, 90% are good. I think that's the best thing what you do. Go for survey. Understand what is the mindset of people, what they are looking at app, what they wanted to be having in app, what they wanted to have app in by doctors. Understand two requirements. Go and do surveillance. Then have that requirement. Understand how your app should be done. Then create the app. Then you will go on the nice one. But by sitting here assuming that patient need this, doctor need this, and you are only deciding. What people are really thinking about you, we don't know. What I think, I don't know. You understood? That's called as survey. Do it survey and understand. Yeah. Yeah, I have not seen this, might be, I have not seen this model, the artificial intelligence driven model. But I think we are doing a body clonings now, organ clonings we are speaking. Very recently I read an article about organ cloning. So one organ which has been in the body can be cloned outside of the body and tested outside the body. But I have not seen such a female which is artificial intelligence with the same organs as human. I have not read this, but there is organ cloning which is already being spoken. Organ cloning is already being spoken. Organs which are in human body can be copied, cloned outside and can be done. I think this reminds me very recently one movie. One movie came, a trailer is released where hero falls in love with a female which is a robot. Very recently, I don't remember the name of the movie also, and I think people are appreciating this kind of movies because this might be reality. And I don't know how many of you guys know about it. There were two robots who were sitting like this in a panel discussion. Okay? Two robots. It happened in Dubai. Two robots are speaking in a panel discussion, and what topic they are speaking, you know, how human beings should behave ethically. Okay, both robots are discussing a topic that how human beings should follow the ethics, how we should respect, how we should talk, how we should do all those things they are talking. So I think very recently it happened in Dubai. So there is one female robot, I am not remembering her name, very beautiful. Sophia, yeah, Sophia. So Sophia, she is giving answers which human beings cannot give answers. She is giving wonderful answers. I think that's something which we should appreciate and we should keep on going. It might not impact hugely, but we need this kind of innovations to decrease our time for innovation. we want to bring molecules immediately because we don't have time. We are having so much of burden. The future is on antimicrobial resistance. So AMR is the biggest problem which you are going to face. So let's speed this up and bring some new medications which raises more chances. I hope all the questions are being answered. Any feedbacks anyone wants to give on mic for 1 minute? Anyone wants to give feedback? How was this session?
As I met you earlier also, sir. While meeting you again and again, it seems like again and again I'm getting so many new things at all. Now meeting again, I got to know about the telemedications, right? As my question about the SaaS and pharmacovigilance. Just it was amazing for my side. It was amazing, sir. And I would like to tell you that I may be joining the Clinosol research, sir.
Thank you. Anyone wants to give feedback? Thank you. ఫోటోస్ ఏమైనా తీసుకోవాలా నేను ఏమైనా ఫోటోస్ తీసుకోవాలా తీసుకున్నారా